Hi, I am Nicholas Pursuit, and I am from New Boston, Michigan, and I play for Concordia University, Chicago's men's soccer team. I am going to be a sophomore this fall, and I am a goalkeeper. The reason why I love playing soccer is because of the team that I play with. I also like hanging out with the guys on the team, and we are going to show you how to be a soccer player as well. Goalkeeping is awesome. It's my team's responsibility to try to stop the other team from shooting, but if that doesn't work, then I'm here to help out. I'm going to show you a few ways how to catch a ball in the air and on the ground. If that's too easy for you, I'm going to show you how to dive. For a ball coming in below your chest, what you're going to want to do is put your arms together, and as the ball is coming in, you're going to want to scoop it and bring it up to your chest.
So if you see when he catches the ball and it scoops it up like that, his body's behind the ball. So what that does is if you mishandle the ball, your body's still there to block it, so that way the ball doesn't slip past into the goal. It's just an extra security blanket when you're stopping the ball.
For a ball that is rolling on the ground, what you're going to want to do is put one knee on the ground, and as the ball's rolling in, you're going to want to come to you and scoop it to your chest.
Now again, like the first one, we wanted our body behind the ball when we caught it. Again, when it's on the ground, you want to get the majority of your body in front of that ball. So what he does there is he gets down on one knee and the other knee is still up, so he's kind of kneeling in a way. So that way you scoop it again, so that way you can secure that ball. But again, if you can't secure it and hold on to it, your body's still in front of that ball. So in a sense, you're getting as big as possible in front of the ball. Since the ball's on the ground, you want the majority of your body close to that ground so you can still stop that.
Hi, I'm Pan Zervas. My full name's Panayoti. I'm Greek. I just finished playing 4 years at Concordia University, Chicago as a goalkeeper in River Forest, Illinois. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some goalkeeping drills you could do at home. Easy drills, simple but effective. Really why I chose to play soccer my whole life was, I started around 8 years old and I just love the game. Love the twists and turns that it could have, and it's a really fun game, and it's really awesome to be able to have that camaraderie with your teammates. And I chose to play goalkeeper because I thought, what better way to make an impact on the game? You can make the highlight save, you can have a boring game, you could have a action-filled game, but all in all, you're still a huge part of the game, and you get to make these highlight plays and be the super most athletic. And first, I just liked being a little different. I liked wearing different jerseys than everyone else and the high numbers and everything. And I had good hands. But, I chose to play it from 8 years old, and I've been playing it my whole life. So today we're going to be doing a simple goalkeeping drill here. All you need is 2 balls. One ball needs to have more of the air. The other one can even be a basketball, any type of ball you'd like. But it could even be out of air. This one today we're using. The second one doesn't have air. You need a few cones. If you don't have cones, you could use kind of whatever, any objects you have that can kind of mark off, parts in the grass that could act as cones, basically. All right. So what we're gonna do is come over here. You'll set up 4 cones, about a foot, a little bit more than a foot apart. All right. And then you'll have 2 outside cones. You'll put one ball down at one, and then at the other one you'll have the other ball just a little bit higher. All right, I'll explain why in 1 second. For this drill is 3 big things. All right, goalkeepers are always supposed to have good footwork. All right, so you're working on different types of footwork coming here. You go 2 feet, you can go 1 foot, you go side to side. You go shuffles, all right, a lot of different drills, all right. Second big thing here, all right, whenever you're diving for a ball, you always want to dive forward, all right. So when I'm diving here, I want to dive forward, all right. When I'm going here, that's why the ball's a little bit more forward, I'm diving forward, all right. Lastly, all right, whenever you're diving to one side, you always want to have that bottom hand cut the grass, all right. That bottom hand must come down here and be the first hand down, all right? We're not coming down like this. We're gonna come down, and then the second hand comes up, okay?
So just a little note on what Pan was showing you there. So like you said, the quick footwork in between the cones or whatever you find at your house that you could use as a cone or a marker. So he was doing 1 foot in or 2 feet in each of the box or in between the objects that you have. You could shuffle side to side, 1 foot in, just hopping on 1 foot in each box or area. And then that's when you will go dive. So if you watch when he goes to dive, if he dives to the right side, his right foot then will extend forward to that side. So if he's diving to the right, that right foot goes forward, will give you that boost. And when he says cut the grass, I know he did a good job explaining it, but I just want to reiterate that because it's very important. So when he's diving to that right side, like he said, the first hand that should be out is the side that you're going to. So if you're diving to the right, your right hand goes out, cutting that grass. So having your hand along that grass, so that way that ball can't get past you. And then you see that his other hand goes on top of that ball. So just like what Nick showed us on the first goalkeeping video, you want your body behind the ball. So you cut the grass with that one hand, the other hand then goes on top of that ball. So what that does is it's, like I said earlier, a security blanket. So if the ball's bouncing, that one hand stops it from going forward. The other hand will then be on top so it doesn't bounce up over you. If you notice, his body's still behind the ball. So his hands are behind the ball first, and then his body will then follow through with the momentum going towards the ground.
So I'm gonna go 2 feet in to start here. I'm gonna go slow here. All right. We're gonna go faster than that in real time. I'm going slow motion here, and then we're coming forward here. All right. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna show slow motion one more time. Slow here. We're gonna go slow motion, dive forward, cut the grass, get up, dive forward, cut the grass. This is how it should look like when you're working hard and going full speed. I'm gonna go some sideways shuffles here. Go down here, cut the grass, get up, get to the out of the ball, up, down. Just so you have an idea both ways. Make sure you adjust the balls accordingly. All right, we're gonna go 1 foot side that, get up, down, here. That's another quick drill you can do if you have someone that can kick you the ball. All right, all you're gonna do, same thing as the last drill, you're gonna go forward, forward, forward. You're gonna come up here, set yourself, he'll kick the ball. All you gotta do is handle it, all right? Here we go, footwork. Come up here, handle it, all right? One more time. Come up here, handle it, all right? You always wanna get both hands behind the ball, all right? In like a triangle or a diamond shape, just so you're safe when you're catching the ball. All right. Today, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys can learn something from this and really trying some of these drills out. It can really help you with your goalkeeping career.
Hi, my name is Beto Arellano. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I play for Concordia University Chicago men's soccer team. I'll be a sophomore next fall. I'm a center midfielder, and I love the game of soccer because of how complex it is. Today, we're showing you how you can be a soccer player as well. You learned how to dribble and are pretty good at it by now. If you want to show off or just try a more advanced move, you've come to the right place. I'm going to show you a few moves you can use to beat defenders. This first move is a simple step over. The next move I'll be teaching you is a double step over. This final move is a ball roll to a step over.
Beto is showing you some moves that you can use on the field. These go hand in hand with dribbling. It's a little advanced, just showing you some of the different things that you can do while dribbling. So if you're comfortable dribbling, I would recommend you trying this. You also don't have to be moving when you try these things. I would recommend starting standstill, doing the move, and then slowly working your way up into dribbling and doing these. So the first one he shows is a step over. This is a very effective move. I've used it. This is one of my go-to moves when I played soccer. So if you want to go to the left side, you would put your ball over the foot, your foot over the ball, sorry. Act like you're going to the right side, so you kind of just fake over and then push the ball out to the left side. So the defender will dive in like in his video, the defender dives in when you act like you're going to the right side, you push off to the left. And this is the same move over and over again that he shows, just making it more advanced every time. So the second one was a double step over. So if you want to go to the right side, you'd be dribbling with your right foot, step over with your right, step over with your left, and then push it off to the right side. And then the third one, again, going more advanced, you're dribbling. Another way to dribble is kind of rolling your foot over the ball. You don't want to put too much pressure on the ball because then the ball will come out from underneath you and you'll trip. So kind of just gently roll the ball with the bottom of your foot. Step over to the right if you're dribbling with your right, so you'll step over the ball like in the first one and then just push it off to the left. These are, like I said, it's one move, just gets more advanced every time. Like I said, I recommend trying the standing still first, so just standing in place, practicing getting your foot over that ball and pushing it out to the other side. And again, like I said, with the dribbling, it's nice to use both feet. So if you're dominant, if you're right-handed or you like to use your right foot, I would use start with your right side, get that down, and move over to the left. And just trying to build your way up. So stand there, do it. Might take one dribble and then do it, and then you can go and do a longer dribble, do it, and then keep watching this video. Once you get that down, and go on to the next level of this move, and then the third level of this move.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing safe and well. My name is Gianni Gaskins. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I am a senior this fall for Concordia University Chicago's men's soccer team. So I am a forward, which means I like to score goals. Soccer is my favorite thing to do in the world because I get to play my favorite sport with my friends, so it's a lot of fun. And then also I want to be an athletic director of the college. So those are kind of like my personal ambitions. However, today we are going to teach you how to juggle. So in the beginning we are going to warm up using our feet and knees, and then after that I'm going to show you a few tricks that you can do so when you're out on the soccer field with your own friends, you can impress them as well. So to begin, we are going to juggle 50 times like normal with our feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So now we are going to warm up with our knees a little bit. So we are going to juggle with our knees 3 times, and we're going to do that twice. So I'll show you. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. 1, 2, and 3. So now I'm going to show you how to do a few tricks. So the first one is a flick up. So basically what you're going to do is that you're going to have your ball and then you're going to drag it back and place one foot over the other, and it's going to look like an around the world. So I'll show you how to do it. You drag back, one foot over the other, and almost like an around the world. So like I said, it looks like an around the world. So it's really easy. So this foot that's in the air, that's the one that you're gonna want to kick with once the ball's in the air. And then for everyone's favorite trick, the around the world, it's the one that everyone likes to do. So I'll show you how to do that. So basically what you do is while you juggle, you have one foot and your foot will go all the way around the ball and you will continue to juggle. So a trick with this is for your standing leg to hop a little bit while you try to put your other foot around the ball. So I'll show you how to do it. So like I said before, with that trick, it's really important to almost like hop when you're doing it. Feel free to look back and watch how I did it again. But I hope you're all doing safe and you continue to be safe. Thank you so much for watching. Please enjoy your day and have a good day.
So Gianni is showing you how to juggle a soccer ball. Juggling kind of helps you develop a first touch. So like when you're settling the ball, juggling is a good way to practice that. You know, he pops it up from the ground and starts juggling. What I would recommend is holding the ball in your hands, and you can drop it and start and, you know, see how many you can get. You know, you could start with one, so drop the ball, kick it up, and catch it again, and slowly work your way up. So if you get the one a couple times in a row, move up to twice or 2 times, so on and so forth until you feel comfortable, you know, and then you can try and get as many times as you want. The next step would be to have the ball on the ground, roll it back, and kind of put your foot under the ball, flip it up, and then you can start juggling. I would recommend looking back at his video to kind of see what he can do. He does a really good job of explaining all these things. So his warm-up was 50 juggles. He plays college soccer, so he's fairly advanced with juggling and the game of soccer. So like I said, I would recommend, you know, doing the, you know, holding it, dropping it, catching it again once you kick it up. It's the same with the thigh. So he juggles it up from the ground, gets it on his thigh. I would recommend the same thing as hold the ball, hit it up with your thigh once, catch it, and just keep progressing. The reason I had him show you the other moves that come with juggling, the flicking it up and putting your ball around your foot around the ball, and the around the world when he's juggling and puts his foot around the ball in the air and keeps it up. I just wanted to show you guys all the different things you can do in soccer. A lot of times people, you know, think that soccer is just kicking the ball and moving, but you can really do some incredible things with soccer, or with a soccer ball, and that's what I had Gianni show you guys. Me, myself, I've played soccer my whole life, and I can't do the around the world. That's what so, you know, you could play for as long as you want. You might not be able to get some of these moves, but it's just cool to see some of the things that you can do. So go out there, try it, and let me know how it goes.